Hey guys, it's Fultoncards here, live and direct from Brooklyn, New York. And today I am about to open up a box of the retail 2007-2008 MVP. So this is a 24-pack box, 8 cards per pack. And I only paid $15.95 for this, if you can imagine that. So let's look at the odds on the back of it. And as we can see, the box sorted MVP cards. MVP rookies are 1 and 2. The Monumental Moments, New World Order, Hard Candidates, Game Face inserts are 1 of 2. The 101 autographs are 1 of 720, so that's probably not going to happen. And 148 is the rookie redemption, what is that? The 101 jerseys. While the rookie redemptions are 1 out of 72. Unfortunately, we can't redeem the jerseys, so we probably don't want those. And yeah, so that's the situation there. With regard to 2007-2008, it is Carey Price's rookie year, Jonathan Toews' rookie year, Patrick Kane's rookie year. There are some rookies included in the box, like the David Krejcis of the world, the Yarrow Halaks, a couple of other ones like Daniel Carcillo. So there's some name players that are inserted that aren't the redemptions. But the redemptions are the Carey Prices and the Jonathan Toews and the Sam Gagners and the Bobby Ryans and etc. etc. I would assume Patrick Kane? Yeah, Patrick Kane, Nick Foligno, Mark Stahl. So we would want sort of the lower end ones. And I think the base set runs 300 cards. And then from 300 to 380 are your rookies. And the rookie redemptions start, where do they start? They're probably around 350 or something of that nature, 351. So let's open this up. This is an old school box. As I said, I think initially it only cost $48. I paid some 15 bucks for it. So this is what I do. I bargain hunt. So let's try opening these up, see what we get. Hopefully it will be something exciting, but this is low-end stuff, and this is very fun, again, for set builders and for people who don't want to pay a gazillion dollars on their cards. And I see a rookie already at the back. Okay, so this is the design from 2007-2008, and you can see the silver scripts on them, so that's the Vaclav Prospal, and we have a Rafalski. And these are kind of stuck together a bit. We have Chris Kunitz. It's very clean design, a little bit fancy, a little bit antiquated, white look. Chris Kunitz, Ian White, Mikko Koivu, Mikulek, and our first rookie is a rookie MVP of Colin Fraser. I don't know how much the Carey Price rookie runs. As I said, it's a redemption, so we cannot get it in the box. If we get the redemption, we wouldn't be able to get the actual card. Probably not much, probably some $15 because it's low-end stuff. Glenn Wesley, there's Brzgalov, there's Dion Phaneuf when he was with the Calgary Flames, Eric Cole, and we have a rookie at the end. Oh, there's Cristobal Huet, who's from, as I said, France, as I like to remind people. And then Brian Young. So the rookies thus far appear to be 1 per pack. Or perhaps we're just, yeah. Geez, these things are stuckified. Henrik Sedin, Klesla, Mark Parrish, Patrick Eliash, Sean Avery, the combative Sean Avery, Alfredson, and we have our first insert, and it's actually a Martin Brodeur, and it's an MVP heart, we can quickly look at that checklist. So the MVP hearts candidates, there are only 5 in this set, so they run Roberto Luongo, Sidney Crosby, Martin Brodeur, Joe Thornton, Vinny Lecavalier, Mika Kaprizov, and Danny Heatley. And we got the Marty. And it's actually kind of a nice, I mean, it's busy and some stuff going on there, but some cursive, but it's actually sort of a sweet looking card. And it's always good to get a Marty, because Marty is arguably the best goalie to ever play the game. Certainly his statistics sort of stand up over time. And these stuck cards again. So there's Rick Nash. Patrick Eves, Jeffrey Lupul, Mike Ribeiro, Tom Payette, and we have this win backstage pass, old school nonsense insert. And here's the Mika Kiprasov. So we've already got 2 of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe, 7 cards in that subset. We've got the Kipper. And as we continue on, so thus far in terms of our inserts, we've got rookie every second pack, and then we've gotten those other inserts every second pack. So that's what that amounts to. JP Dumont, there's Paul Stastny, and we got a Duncan Milroy, and it's a rookie card of the Habs. Not particularly well-known rookie card, but a rookie card nonetheless. So again, we're getting every couple of packs, we're getting these rookies, and they tend to be right on the back, right at the back of it. Ola Jokinen. These are, I mean, they're very sort of plasticized, almost glossy. They all at this point have the silver script autos. I think later in the game those became rarer. They didn't do it for every card. I remember back in the 1978-79 cards, on the back of the cards of the OPG, they had signatures or autographs, which I thought kind of interesting if I recall correctly. And there we got the Ryan Callahan rookie card. So there's our first sort of, I would call that a hit because he's had a very good career. And it's not a redemption, so we see that, wow, this is thick stuff here. Joe Sakic, there's Mike Modano, there's Roberto Luongo with the Vancouver Canucks, and there's Jaromir, I was going to say Jaromir, Jarome Iginla, Horton, massive insert, dummy, and there we have a Thomas Vanek, and this is the New World Order insert. The New World Order insert are, how many of those exist? I'll tell you right now. The New World Order are a list of 14 cards, and it does include a Sidney Crosby and an Alex Ovechkin, also Malkin, even a Marc-Andre Fleury. So those are the ones you can get. So again, we see the inserts are always placed right at the back, so you get your sneak peek of it as I open it up backwards. These are super, super stuckified. There's Jonathan Chichu. There's Michael Ryder, who had a pretty decent shot, pretty good release on his shot, which made him sort of a half-decent NHLer. And then we have another New World Order, and we got the Zach Parise. The Zach Parise is card number 14, the last card in this subset. Trying to shelter the rookies so it can be a surprise. Wade Redden. So these MVP cards are nice. I think they're, there's usually, they come out early nowadays. They come out really early in the year, and you can usually buy the entire set for like some $30 or something like that of the base cards. Maybe that even includes some of the high number cards. I think it's a fairly easy set to buy because people build it early on, and they are very cheap. As I said, this was some $15. And here is John and Zeller. I actually don't know who this is, but that's who he is, and he would have been with the Kings. So that's another rookie card. Let's continue on. If we can unstickify these. There's Nidimiaki, and there's Alexei Kovalev of the Montreal Canadiens. All silver scripts. Ryan Smith. There's Brad Richards. I think he might have won the Conn Smythe the year that Tampa won. There's Pronger. There's Marty Biron. And here's another rookie, and it's Danny Boyce. Or Bois. Okay, so we are collecting the rookies fairly quickly at this point. It's pretty nice, actually. I mean, this is the benefit of these low-end packs. They're really, you know, you pay nothing for them, and every single pack, sort of like OPC, you're guaranteed one insert, aka a hit, if you'd like to look at it this way. But I would, as I've said before, those are really soft hits. In other words, you know, the hits don't really have much value unless you hit the auto, which is 1 out of 720 packs. There's Sid with his silver script auto on it. I don't believe that there's any gold autos in the 2007, 2008, but someone could correct me if I'm wrong. There's Cujo when he was with Arizona. And the insert would be a Monumental Moments. A Monumental Moments. And the Monumental Moments subset has 14 cards in it as well, including Joe Sakic, Joe Thornton, Brendan Shanahan, and Vinny LeCavalier is card number 12 of the 14 card subset. So you can very easily collect these subsets. There are only a few cards in these subsets. As I said, the first subset I'd mentioned was the Hearts. I think were 7 cards in the subset, and there's 14 in these other ones. So collecting the subsets or buying the subsets on eBay would probably be a fairly easy thing. It'd be fairly easy actually to build the entire master set of these, given the price point of these boxes, the simplicity and the ease of collecting these cards. But there are 300 cards in the base set, so that's your challenge there. And here's another Monumental Moments, and it's a Daniel Brire. And he's wearing his All-Star uniform. And okay, so that we have two of the Monumental Moments at this point. So we're about halfway through the box, perhaps. My videos tend to be 20 minutes. As I've said before, just fast forward to the end of the videos if you want to see the recap, because I do snap to the recaps and I put them in the back of the videos so that people, there's an Eric Lindros. But I've said before, I like to meditate on the cards, sort of show all the different people from the different, you know, not only the superstars, but some of the other players who get less recognition. So this is a great hit. We hit David Krejci, a young-looking David Krejci. How nice is that? So that's probably one of the better ones we can get, which aren't redemptions. It'll be interesting to see whether we actually hit a redemption. We might hit a redemption at some point in time. That is unredeemable. Sort of like me, I'm unredeemable. We have another rookie at the back, so let's see what it is. As we hammer through, there's Gabrick, there's Semin, Witt, and our rookie would be David Moss. David Moss of the Calgary Flames. Okay. Keep on going. We have another insert, I think, in this pack. Subset insert. If I can get it opened up. These are all kind of stuck together. There's Tony Amonte. There's Steve Stais. There's Timo Solani. And we have a game face. A game face of Yarrow Jagr. That's awesome. So the game faces, this particular subset is only 7 cards, and it has OV, it has Jagr, it has Iginla, it even has Kovalchuk, and this is game face 2. I believe there's some 5 or 6 subsets in this particular product. Colby Armstrong, not to be confused with Sidney the Kidney, they look similar at first glance. And we have another game face, and this one's of Peter Forsberg. So we already have 2 of the game faces. So these are, I mean, it's really interesting. You really get a whole smattering of goodies because of the fact that you're guaranteed some insert in every pack. So that's, although the box itself has a disclaimer saying that, you know, they don't guarantee their odds, which is nice sort of legalese fine print so that you don't complain too much. And here's another one. It's Fukufuji. I didn't even know this guy existed. and he's also written in cursive there. So we're, as I said, we're getting sort of the, you know, because it's not the redemptions, we're getting these lower end rookies of different rookie class. And so many people, you know, I think people after the first round, only some half of those make the NHL, if that. So that's, you know, that's the funny thing. You can draft really well, and once you get under 20th overall, there's no guarantee you stay in the NHL. So we get to sort of see who some of these prospects are. And if you go back to you wouldn't have to go back to the draft years of 2007, 2008. There's no guarantee that they actually were drafted that year. Often they're drafted earlier, but they don't appear in the NHL until a couple of years later, and that's when they're considered rookies in the cards. In other words, the draft year does not necessarily coincide with the rookie card year in card collection. The rookie year in card collection is when you made your debut in the NHL typically, or when you're about to, or when they expect you would. That's how you can end up with Toews and Kane and Carey Price in the same rookie class, even though they might not be in reality. And here we have another insert, and it is a New World Order of Ovechkin, a young-looking Ovechkin. Got a couple more packs left. We have to make some progress at this juncture, if we can. There's Shane Doan, Brett Clark, Ryan Getzlaf, who I believe won a Stanley Cup in his rookie year with Anaheim. And there is another New World Order, and this one of Anze Kopitar. A couple more packs left, 3 or 4 more packs left, up at 17 minutes. Keith Tkachuk, we have to hammer this home. All base, and then the last card, of course, is the rookie, and it's Thomas Popperly. And let's hammer through these last couple of packs, and then we'll do our recap. Capazoid. You notice how you have Sidney the Kidney on the pack of cards, which is always nice to see his mug. And we have a rookie of Brian Perron. 2 more packs left, and we'll do our recap. But you do get a great amount of rookies, but because it's a retail box, you don't get the redemptions. And as I said, we can't even redeem them, so it's sort of, there's no point to that anyways. And we have an MVP Monumental Moments of Scott Niedermayer. Last pack of the MVP 2007. This is, as I said, a $15 box. Initially priced at about $48. We've got 1 card left. We haven't had any hits, unfortunately, but in terms of fabrics, but that's not uncommon. It's sort of anticipated. And our last insert would be Monumental Moments of Mark Recchi. Okay, so let's do our recap. We've gotten a lot of the 300 base cards. There are 8 cards per pack, so you can multiply that out and give you an idea of what base we got. All the base have these silver scripts, which is nice. So in terms of inserts, we got 4 New World Orders, including Kopitar, Ovi, Zach Parise, and Thomas Vanek. We got 2 MVP game faces, one of Forsberg, the other one of Jaromir Jagr. We got 4 MVP Monumental Moments, including Mark Recchi, Niedermayer, Brire, and Vinny Le Cavalier. We got 2 of these Hart candidates, both goalies. We got the Kipper and we got Marty. And then finally, last but not least, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we did not have to worry about redemptions because we did not get any. But what we did get was a David Krejci rookie card. And we also got a Ryan Callahan rookie card. So that's it. I'm Fultoncards, live and direct from Brooklyn, New York.